Good morning, Facebook family, Pray First family. It is time once again for Pray First, a conversation that we have Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. I just wanted to start by just welcoming some of you guys in here. I personally have like a 1 to 2 minute delay when I'm watching Pray First before I get the notification or anything that everybody's online. So I'm just going to say hello to a bunch of people. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Kimmy. Hey, Philip. Y'all come on in here. We're going to do some hashtagging. And y'all, I'm not good at it like Doug is, like trying to remember to tell y'all to hashtags. And so I really appreciate it when I have the opportunity to talk to you guys or speak with you guys, this conversation, this interactive conversation that we have, that you kind of hashtag stuff for me, because I totally forget that. I just get all up in the conversation and totally forget to tell y'all to hashtag something. But can we just agree that y'all are just going to kind of help me in that if I forget? Hey, Barbie. Hey, Dennis. Hey, y'all. So we're going to do hashtag live if you're live at the 7 o'clock hour Central Standard Time. And if you are watching this at another time, hashtag recorded. If you will, just share at the bottom, or actually even better, tag your friends right there in the comments and just hit send as if you're going to comment, and their name should pop up for you. So today we're going to talk about the many hats we wear. I know you know what I'm talking about. We all have different hats that we wear. And but before we get to that, are y'all on spring break? Because we are here in the Mid-South area. We are on spring break. At least North Mississippi is on spring break, I think, for the most of it. Hey, Larry. So what do y'all do for spring break? Are y'all having a staycation? Do y'all go to the beach? I know there's quite a few people that are going to the beach. Hey, Laura from Albuquerque. So what do y'all do for spring break? Hey, T. Joe. So nice meeting you the other day. Staycation, absolutely. Yeah, we ate at a shrimp place yesterday. It was pretty good. I love seafood, but I don't love seafood. So, it's one of those things that I eat infrequently. But anyway, so I personally am enjoying not homeschooling this week. Just not wearing the homeschool teacher hat. You know what I mean? And but some of my hats are homeschool mom, wife, friend, professional, singer, writer, daughter, family member. I know anybody else relate to those. Hashtag many hats. Hey, Chris, what you doing? So anyway, don't you think we all wear different hats? I know we all do if we would just sit and think about it for just a second. And isn't it funny that we change those hats? Hashtag hats. Ha, I got one. Okay, we change those hats depending on where we are, and we change those hats depending on what we're doing, don't we? It's like, oh, I'm going to wear the mama hat right now because I'm, being a mama. Or I'm going to wear the worship pastor hat right now because I'm worshiping, or I'm leading people into worship, or I'm going to wear my professional hat because I'm at work, or just whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Wendy. And so it's funny because people can always tell who I'm talking to and which hat I'm wearing based on my voice when I'm on the phone. Give me a hands up or a hashtag yep if that's you. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so it kind of goes like this, especially my middle child, Cooper, because he can always tell. Because Doug will walk in the room and he'll say, who's she on the phone with, or something like that. And he'll say, oh, it's so-and-so, or I'm not sure, but I think it's a friend, or something like that. And then I get tickled at this one because he'll say, hey, she's talking to East Tennessee. We're my East Tennessee folks. Because he knows that my voice gets slower and more relaxed and a little bit more East Tennessee. Let's just say it that way. Anyway, but here's my favorite one, and the funniest one is when I get to talking to like business people, because my voice gets really articulate and I get to talking very quickly, and I pull out all the good grammar and all of the big, 3 and 4 syllable words when I'm talking. Oh, mercy. Okay, there's just a little funny for you. Hey, Kim Thomas Woodruff. Love you, girl. So anyway, we do change gears though, don't we? We change gears, we change modes, we change our hats. And it depends on what role or activity that we're playing at that moment. But y'all know what? Sometimes that includes our church hat, right? We're like, okay, we just fought on the way with the kids to church. But hey, we're going to take off our parent hat and put on our church hat, right? We put on the church hat. And so, guys, can I just admit to you guys, for forever, as this pastor's wife and a worship pastor, I wore a church hat. I did. I wore a church hat thinking I was being my true, authentic self. # church hat. When I wasn't. I was thinking that I had to look put together and I had to look like I had no weaknesses or no flaws whatsoever, or it would ruin my effectiveness as a leader. And boy, when I got set free of that, that was like a huge boulder that I had been carrying around. And can I encourage you that you don't have to be this person that wears a church hat where you feel like you have to look or perform or pretend, or if you're broken and heartbroken when you walk in those doors, you should have an environment where you feel like people will surround you and love on you and accept you like you are, because the church is supposed to be a hospital, right? It's for people that need hope. It's for people that need love. It's for people that need acceptance. And the church that we pastor called Cross Point in Olive Branch, we try so hard to do that, and I fail sometimes at it. I'm still working on it myself because, well, I'm broken myself, and it's hard sometimes, right? But I wanted to tell you that it wasn't until my worship became something that I did continuously and something that I did daily that I understood that it's not supposed to be something that we necessarily do or a hat that we wear. It's actually supposed to be like who we are. A natural outpouring of what we're putting in, and, isn't it true with everything that we do in life that we outpour what we're putting in? Are we watching things we shouldn't watch? Are we listening to things that are negative or hurtful or, sexist or racist or, anything like that? Are we watching things that we shouldn't watch? What are we putting in? Because it's going to overflow whatever it is, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, right? So what are we putting in? And so worship should be the first thing we do when we wake up, yes. But it should be what we're doing all the time. Brandy, I don't have time to sit in the corner in my prayer closet and listen to worship music and sing and praise and pray to the Lord all day. Look, I'm not saying that, okay? That's a misconception that I think a lot of us live in, is that worship is this thing that we do with music only. You know what I mean? So that's great if you can do that, if you can be in constant prayerful worship time and all of that, like praise and worship time with the Lord. That's great if you have a life that allows for that. But let's be real. Some of y'all are in school. Some of y'all have jobs that you're like talking to people all the time, and you can't just be like, shout to the Lord all the time. I mean, you just can't be doing that, Oh, the overwhelm. I mean, you can't be doing all that all the time, right? You just can't. Even though you might be singing it in your head, you just can't be there. Can I tell you that worship is actually love expressed? And one of my favorite sermon series that Doug has done at Crosspoint was on the worship series. And it debunked a lot of the things that I had thought for a long time that worship was. Yes, worship is Sunday. Worship is the music. Worship is also the sermon. The whole thing, from the time you get there to the time you leave, is the worship service. But as even that it is music, I can't get my words out. Even though it is music, even though worship is a part of the sermon, it's so much more. It's not a hat that we wear. It's something that we do, but not only when we walk in that church. Have you ever been to a church service where they sing like 4 songs? We do about 4 songs. And then there's preaching, and there might be some announcements and take up the offering, and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of a standard thing. You may do it in different orders, and you may have a choir that sings. You may have like a special that's happening during the offering. We all have different ways depending on what denomination we might be doing or a part of, excuse me. But have you ever been there and you're like at the end of the 4th song and you're just now kind of getting ramped up for it. You're just now starting to feel it. I'm just starting to feel the worship, and you kind of get there. Have you ever sat there and you're like noticing that there's people that are, in it, like after the first song, maybe it takes them to the second song, but you're seeing that they're just like, maybe they've got their eyes closed, or they've even raising their hands, or they're like, sometimes I've gotten to a place where I just get down on my knees and I'm just like in awe of the Lord. Do you ever get frustrated that how are they getting there? I am just not there yet. And you think, oh, they're not doing any of my favorite songs today. Oh, I don't like these songs, and all that kind of stuff. And I've been there. Look, I get it. I've been there. But do you ever get frustrated that they're not doing any more songs? Like, why are they stopping at 3, or why are they stopping at 4 songs? And again, may I reiterate that it's not a hat that you wear. It's a lifestyle. And I want to encourage you that yes, you need to have your own personal worship time with music, with prayer, with communication with the Lord. And I'm telling you, Sunday morning will be first song, maybe the second song, you're in it. Because guess what? It's not something you're just putting on Sunday. It's a lifestyle. It's something you're doing every single day where you're spending time loving on the Lord. Remember what I just said? Worship is love expressed. And that's why the songs are there. That's what prayer is for. The thankfulness, a gratitude, a heart of gratitude. Are you thanking God for things, or are you just using him as like a credit card where you just whip it out and, say, Lord, I need to buy this, or I need this, and I'm just going to swipe, because I'm going to take out my credit card, Jesus, kind of thing. I think Doug calls it the cosmic vending machine, where you push a button and get what you need. I need hope. I need love. I need push this button, kind of thing. So, when I have my time, time out. It says in Matthew 7:7, seek and you will find. And so whatever you're seeking, that's what you're going to find. And in James 4:8, it says, draw unto him and he will come close to you. And it is so true. He is so faithful in this. When we invite him into our day, when we invite him into our life, encouraging those people at the checkout, encouraging our family members, loving on people, because God in our brokenness loved us first, in spite of ourselves. We're worshiping, we're expressing our love. And let me tell you guys, when you take those words that are up on the screen on Sunday morning and not treat them as just words that you're reading, like the daily billboard that you pass about what the traffic's doing on the highway, and you use it as an opportunity and a mode form, a way for you to express what's in your heart that you just can't quite get the words to come out, it will change what happens on Sunday morning. And you will walk in with this expectation of all of these believers or these people that are frequent attenders that are trying to follow Christ, and you will all kind of be in this moment of loving and expressing your heart and your love to the Lord. So, start your day worshiping. When you're attacked, worship. When you feel lonely, worship. When you feel sick and hurt, worship. When you need encouragement, worship. And spend that time running to the Father. There's a Cody Carnes song out right now called Run to the Father, and it is so wonderful. And it's just talking about always run to the Father, fall into his arms, and he's just always there ready for you. See, we have a choice every single day when we face adversity, whether we're going to run from the Lord or we're going to run to the Lord. And man, if we could just get into the habit of him being our first resource instead of our last resource. I'm sorry. Oh, Douglas Bell. Gotta love him. I do. Anyway, okay. So spend that time with the Lord every day. I see y'all's laugh, so you're finally getting to see him. Sorry. Okay. Don't make Sunday morning and your worship time a hat that you wear. Don't make it a hat like you're going to work. We all have our work hats. We all have our mom hats, our daughter hats, our father, our son, those hats that we have to put on, we're going to hang out with so-and-so, or we're going to hang out. You got some friends that you can just kind of show up. It don't matter what you got on your face or how your hair look. And then you got some friends that you kind of feel like you got to be all put together, because you just ain't there yet. You got refrigerator privilege friends, and then you got got to knock and, text and, hey, are you home kind of thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So just draw close to him, and see if it doesn't change your experience every day. Don't wait till Sunday to have moments with the Lord. Spend time with him every day and throughout the day. It doesn't have to be this 45-minute venture every single time. Sometimes it's like, help, God, or Lord, which way do I need to go? I'm really running late. Which way should I go? Kind of thing. And I talk to him like that all the time. So if he can talk, if he allows me to talk to him like that all the time, I know he'll allow you to talk to him like that. So he's in the little things. He's in the big things. Have a great day today. Be encouraged. I'm pretty sure Pastor Doug will be back with you tomorrow. Let's pray. Father, thank you so much for today. Thank you that you're amongst us. You hear this? Oh my goodness, that you are with us right now, wherever we are. And I thank you that in my inability to speak sometimes, that's okay, that you're in the midst of that as well. Father, be with everyone that's here right now, that's live, those that'll see this later or the next few minutes, God, and just let them be encouraged to spend time with you, every day, little portions of the day, and not to feel religious about the fact that they might miss it first thing in the morning, or they, aren't spending 45 minutes to 2 hours or whatever, spending time with you, that it's the little moments, the continuous prayer time that matter. And Lord, I just ask for this great, wonderful weekend at all of our churches, our weekend services, that we might have a new experience in worship with you this weekend, God. So we love you and we praise you. And we thank you for everybody here. In Jesus' name, may they be blessed. Amen. See y'all later. Have a great day. I love our time together.
Did you say amongst?
I did say amongst.
What hat is that?
He wants to know what hat amongst is, y'all.
Is amongst in East Tennessee?
I don't know. It's to be continued. Talk to y'all later.